Hi guys, in today's video we're going to show you how to get from a sculpture into the mould, to the lost wax, to the ceramic, to the bronze. All sounds very quick, but it's quite a process. So let's get moving. A painting is an illusion, sculpture is a reality. So that's what we key into. So guys, for all the support off YouTube, which has been overwhelming the last few weeks, absolutely, we want to give this little hair, and it means something quite special. It's something we cast and we never sell. It's only given to our bespoke clients that collect our work, and we like to give a gift back. So this is what we're going to do. So guys, if you want a chance to win this little fella, please comment, like and subscribe, and there's a good chance that you could win this little fella. Have fun. So guys, let's get straight into it. So we're starting on a wax like this, and whether it be wax or clay, it is always the same process for a sculptor, I think, unless you're doing stone. So basically all we're doing now, we'll get this piece refined and finished, and we'd see where we're really looking at. We like to spend our time doing that, and I like to make sure I'm really happy with the piece. So going from sculptures like this, whether they be a simple head or portrait piece like this, or an animated figure with arms, legs and dynamics, right up to the public work which we do at Wembley at 17 feet, and some of the big ones we've done around the country, still the same process. So from this small piece, we'll give you an insight to how this progresses further. So guys, this is where we're moving into the mould. So once we've finished that little piece in there, like you've seen the lion head in particular, and there's many moulds we have, we then pour rubber over that. We start getting them layers of rubbers on, building up and building up over the time, which you'll get to see as it moves forward. Once the rubber coats are done, then we'll always get this fiberglass jacket on, which you see here. Both sides are fiberglass around the rubber, and then we drill it, and we've got link marks where the bolts go through, so it locates the mould, so the mould is not moving, because that would disrupt the figurative piece you're creating and create a few problems. So you've got to make sure you lock your mould down. So I'm just going to break this part. I've just took some of the bolts out, and there we go. And what you've got is your two sides. This one is the bar now, which a lot of you have seen over the last few weeks. So the inside, you can see the different layers of rubber we've put in, and then we back it. So you can see it's nice and clean, nice and simple, not too complicated. This now is where we pour the lost wax in, and this is the nice stage bit. This will be the first part. Once the first wax comes out, this is the next stage. This is the lost wax process, and this is what you can see. It's nice and hollow, which we roll it inside here once we've boiled the wax up and got it to level out. So basically you end up with a lovely replica in lost wax ready to go to bronze, and it's a really nice piece. Sometimes when you're rolling you get air bubbles, you can't help it, you have to go over them, we have to rework them. We have to work some of the seams out, which are the seams you get in your mould. So a lot of that process has to be done. So there's a lot of work still to be done on the lost wax itself. So guys, the next stage, as you've seen the hollow wax, if you look still into there, you can still see the lost wax where the inner coat has not gone in yet. So, but it's got a first outer coat ready to go, and you can see where the bar now has got risers on. And these are the fillers we put in. These thicker rods here are what drives the molten metal in. So what we'll do now, that's metal in, and this is gas is coming out, so the risers come up. So what we're ready to do now is, once we've got these coats on, so this will end up with about 6 coats to 7 coats, depending how we feel about it. It's a bit of a thing you just learn over time. So once we've got them coats on and it's built up nice and strong, all the risers and fillers are nice and strong, we then heat that up. So this will become orange hot, almost translucent, and all then the name the lost wax process, where all that wax you've seen earlier, now coated in ceramic, comes out of the ceramic. So inside the ceramic then we're left with that lovely cavity, and hopefully, fingers crossed, a nice cast. So that shell is empty. Wax has gone, we're ready then to put the bronze in. So guys, the next process is obviously, once you've done the ceramics like we showed you earlier, how do we get the bronze? The bronze is done in this little furnace that I built many years ago, and this is where we then pack it with bronze, recycled bronze. We melt it down, and from this great little furnace, we're then ready to pour into our pit. So from the ceramics, when we said earlier on where it's orange heat, that goes into a pit. This is our pit under here, goes into the pit there, packed down, and then we're ready. So once the temperature comes up to the amount of heat we will need, once we're happy with that, Ben then gets everything ready and we're ready to pour. So we'll get the ceramics go in the ground to be packed down, and then as soon as we're happy with that, the metals come up to temperature, we'll be lifting the crucible out and literally within seconds pouring it in. And that's the nice thing about this process is there's no second chance. It's one hit, one go, which makes it magical. So once the metal has gone in, it chills down pretty quickly. We normally wait about an hour if we can, but if it's a new piece, we normally can't wait. But then we get them ceramics out, we let them cool, and the ceramic shell that you've seen coated in there is the one-off mold every time. So no matter what the additions are, them molds are one-offs. Then we break them off and smash them out, which you'll get to see. Once that's broken off, then we cut the fillers and the risers. We see like a little chandelier, they're all cut off, chased down, and then we move on for the final finishing and obviously patinaing. So guys, we just got one of the fins off the turtle, so I just wanted to show you the hollow, which was now representation of the first beginning of the lost wax, and now you can see it in bronze. Eternal as diamonds, absolutely. So lovely cast on that, really nice. Want some bit of fine finishing, but you think that's come out of mold with a bit of a mop over it, absolutely beautiful. And these pieces are now have all been cleaned down to be reassembled and welded and chased, and like this little fella here just starting to clean up as well. This is when it becomes the reality that gives sculpture in art, I think, the number one. It really is. So guys, I hope that's been helpful. So we've done it as brief as we can because we want you to learn something from it. So again, please like and subscribe. Keep liking the videos and we'll do a lot more. See you later, guys.